Hello, I am Sujas Loda, student of Lala Kailashpat Singhana Public School. Today, I am here to teach you chapter number 3 of Microeconomics, class 11, Demand. Demand, and demand. The word which we heard many times. But do you know what is the meaning of demand according to the economist? What is the demand? Let's see in this chapter. Let's look at meaning and features of a demand. What is demand? Demand refers to entire relation between price and quantity. Please mark entire relationship between price and quantity. Demand for a commodity is defined as a quantity of the commodity which a consumer is willing to buy at a particular price during a particular period of time. There are three components of demand. Let's look what are these. Number one component is quantity. Quantity of a commodity which the consumers are willing to buy. Second one is price. The price at which the consumers are demanding commodity. Third one is time. A consumer demands 2 kg of wheat in a month at the price of rupees 20 per kg. This is a demand statement. As we can see, here are all the three components of demand, that is quantity, price and time. In this statement, all the three components are there, that is price rupees 20, quantity 2 kg and time month. So it is a complete demand statement which is explaining all the three components of demand, that are quantity, price and time. There are 5 features of demand. Number 1, utility of the commodity. Number 2, effective demand. Number 3, flow concept. Number 4, final consumer goods. And number 5, desired quantity.
Hello everyone. I, Ishika Jain, a student of Lala Kailashpat Singhania Public School, would like to give a brief introduction of factors affecting individual demand for a good. The first factor is price of the commodity. When the price of the commodity increases, its demand decreases and vice versa. As we can see, when the price of the commodity is 40 rupees, the quantity demanded is 1 kg. And when the price decreases to 30 rupees, the quantity demanded increases to 2 kg. This shows the inverse relationship between price and quantity of a commodity in case of normal goods. Second, price of related goods. There are two kinds of related goods. First, substitute goods. Second, complementary goods. Substitute goods are those goods which can be used in place of another. For example, tea, coffee, Coca-Cola, Pepsi. When the price of tea increases, the demand of coffee increases. Complementary goods. Complementary goods are those goods which are jointly demanded to satisfy a particular want. For example, petrol and car. When the price of petrol increases, the quantity demanded of car decreases. Third, income of the consumer. Other things being equal, the demand of the commodity increases with rise in income of a consumer in case of normal goods. In case of inferior goods, the demand of the commodity falls with the rise in income of the consumer. Taste and preference of consumer. If we begin to like certain commodities, their demand increases, and reverse will happen if we start disliking them. Fifth, future expectation of buyers. If it is expected by the consumers that the price of commodity will rise in future, he will start buying more of those commodities at present.
Hello, I am Arohi Jain from Lala Kailashkar Singhania Public School, and today I am here to explain the topic Law of Demand of the chapter Demand. So let's first look at the definition of Law of Demand. According to Law of Demand, if other things remaining constant or ceteris paribus, there is an inverse relationship between price of the commodity and quantity demanded of the same good, and the commodity being a normal good at a given time. So what the definition says is that if all the other things remaining constant, means if the income of the consumer remains constant, if related goods remain constant, and all these things remain constant, then there is an inverse relationship between price and quantity demanded of the same good. So inverse relationship here means that if the price of good X increases, then quantity demanded for the same good X decreases, and if the price of good X decreases, then quantity demanded of the same good X increases. So it can be symbolically represented as D of X is equals to F of P of X ceteris paribus. So here D of X refers to the demand for good X, F refers to the function, and P of X refers to price of commodity of good X. So here I have taken an example This is the price of good X in rupees, and here is the quantity demanded of good X in kgs. So here we can see that if the price of good X was 20, then the quantity demanded is 6 kg, and if it increases to 30, the quantity demanded decreases from 6 to 5. So here what we can see is there is an inverse relationship, because here as the price of the good X is increasing from 20 to 30, the quantity demanded is decreasing from 6 to 5. Below also we can see that if the price of good X increases from 30 to 40, the quantity demanded decreases from 5 to 4, and if the price of good X again increases from 40 to 50, the demand for good X decreases from 4 to 3. Now let's talk about the assumptions of the law of demand. First, price of related goods remains same. Here related goods means substitute goods and complementary goods. Point number second, income of consumer remains unchanged. Point number third, tastes and preferences of consumer will remain the same. Point number four, all units of goods are homogeneous. Homogeneous means all the units of goods should be identical in nature. And point number five, commodity should be a normal good.
I am Aryan Singhvi, a student of Lala Kailash Singhania Public School, standing here to give a short introduction on the topic shift in demand. Shift in demand is caused by change in factors other than the price of the commodity. Shift in demand can bring two situations. First, increase in demand, and second, decrease in demand. Now let me explain what is increase in demand. Increase in demand refers to more demand at the same price. Notice it, more demand at the same price. Now second point, its effect on the demand curve is rightward shift, rightward, at the same price. Now let's talk about the causes of increase in demand. First, increase in income of consumer in case of normal goods. And second, decrease in income of consumer in case of inferior goods. Now third point, increase in price of substitute goods. Fourth, decrease in price of complementary goods. And the last, consumer taste becoming stronger in favor of goods. Favor of goods. Now let's talk about decrease in demand. It refers to the less demand at the same price. Its effect on the demand curve is the leftward shift. Now we'll talk about the causes of decrease in demand. First, fall in the income of consumer in case of normal goods. Second, rise in the income of the consumer in case of inferior goods. Now third point, fall in the price of substitute goods. Fourth, rise in the price of complementary goods. And the last, consumer states becoming unfavorable towards the good. Now let's see increase in demand graphically. Here it is given that price of good X is 3 and the quantity demanded of good X is 9. Further, price remains same but the quantity of demanded of X goods increases. Here we can see it is a case of increase in demand. Similarly, we can see that in decrease in demand, price is 3 and the quantity demanded is 10. Further, price remains same and the quantity demanded decreases. Here we can see that it is decreasing demand case.